Well, hey there, American Farmsteadhers. This is Jenny with the Gramstead Family Farm, and I'm here with my friend Donna from Hazelbell Farm.
Hey!
How's it going?
It's going.
Good.
Christmas is done.
Christmas is done.
Arctic Blast is done.
Oh, thank goodness that's done.
Yeah.
And
for now.
Hopefully we don't get another one of those.
I mean, it's early January. We don't normally get our coldest of cold here for still well into January. So I mean, we'll have more freeze, I think.
And that's okay if we have more freeze, but no more 20s.
It got to 17 here.
Yeah, this Floridian thought she was going to die.
Yeah, I agree. I'm right there with you. Yeah. And although I didn't die, a lot of stuff in the garden did.
Yeah, we definitely had some stuff that I don't think is going to recover. But
that's okay.
It's okay, you know?
Well, I was going to say it's not any perennial things, but that's not true.
No, I definitely had some perennial stuff that I spent money on that did not make it. And I was really just questioning myself, why did I even put these in the garden? But then the other half of me goes, no, it's not supposed to be 20 degrees 4 days in a row in Florida. It's just not supposed to happen.
It's not.
So,
but it does occasionally.
Yeah.
I mean, every once in a while, I guess.
Yeah. So, I'm just going to leave them in the ground for now and see what happens with them as things warm up. Try not to prune them or anything like that.
Till March.
Yep.
I'm not looking at any of that stuff until March, the perennial stuff.
Yep.
The annual stuff, we knew we'd have to start again anyways. We were just hoping that it would hang on for longer. But there's no way you're going to keep tomatoes when it's 17 degrees outside,
no,
right?
There's no way.
There's no way.
There's no way. But I harvested a ton of green tomatoes.
Did you?
I made so much tomato pie over Christmas break. It was ridiculous.
With green tomatoes.
I was eating it for breakfast. I even made a sweet tomato pie that turned out like an apple pie.
Wow.
It was really good.
Wow.
So that was my breakfast for several days in a row.
We did.
And I told myself it was okay because it's a vegetable.
It is a vegetable. Absolutely.
Actually, it's a fruit.
It was the holidays too. It's a fruit. Oh gosh. It is a fruit. I'll give you that. We did fried green tomatoes. We made burgers a few nights ago for dinner and I didn't have tomatoes or lettuce and I wasn't going to the store. So I said, hey guys, fried green tomatoes on your burgers and that'll cover tomatoes and lettuce, right?
Right.
And they said, yeah. And then they said, we need lettuce. I was like, well, go out to the garden. There is some lettuce still alive out there, but I just hadn't picked it.
So, yeah.
So the cold's done for now.
Yeah. And so now that we're on the other side of this and it's the new year, we are actually coming to y'all today to talk, what's our plans?
What are we doing this year?
What are the plans for the year?
Yeah.
Which really, right off the bat, it's deciding what perennials are going to get replaced in my garden.
Me too. Me too. Absolutely. I recently planted a strawberry guava. You have a strawberry guava?
Yes.
I don't think it made it.
No, and I had such high hopes for that.
Me too. I caged and wrapped mine in plastic, and I could tell as soon as I took the plastic off, it was not happy. And it didn't touch the leaves. I did it right. I did not insulate it with hay or leaves like I had intended to because honestly, it was right ahead of Christmas. We were celebrating Christmas here in our home.
Yeah.
We were still,
busy season.
It was busy. We were still finishing shopping. I had a kid who didn't feel well. It was too busy. And I ran out of hours to be honest. And it's dark at 5:30, which is completely frustrating to farm people who love to live outside. Yeah. Except when it's 20. But yeah, I knew as soon as I unwrapped it, it didn't make it.
Well, don't be sad that you didn't stuff it with hay because I put tomato cages around mine and thoroughly stuffed from the bottom all the way up to the top. I mean, it looked like, I don't know. And I still don't think it made it.
Yeah. My green tea did fine.
My green tea did fine too.
I did cover it. I covered it. It's still a small plant, a small tree. It's about 3 feet tall, maybe. I covered it with a trash can and I had to do some redneck engineering there because it's a trash can with holes drilled in the bottom. So We put a piece of cardboard on that and a cinder block on top of that, and it worked out.
Nice.
I had some peppers that I really wanted to try to overwinter. So I pruned them back. I took all the fruit off, brought all the fruit inside, no matter if it was big or small, and pruned them back and covered them over with Rubbermaid bins. And I don't think they made it. I'll leave them alone for now.
Yeah.
But if any growth starts coming out of the bottom, I'll be shocked.
Yeah.
So,
well, I dug pepper plants up.
I should have done that.
That was not my original plan. My original plan was to do exactly what you did. But then that was the very last thing that I did. I was like, nope, I'm not going to dig them all up, but I did maybe like 5 or 6. And, so I dug them up, rinsed the roots off, repotted them in good old chicken coop dirt, and, trimmed them up, like you said, cut them way back. Yeah. And I brought them up, and they actually stayed in my laundry room through the freeze. But they're on my back porch now, and they're regrowing.
They're probably gorgeous. So, I'm very jealous. Very, very jealous. So, yeah.
I'm sorry about your pepper plants.
It's okay. I had some mini bells, like mini sweet bells. Man, they were the best sweet peppers. And I had grown them from a grocery store pepper. And so I had a red plant and an orange plant. I think I had 2 red plants and an orange plant. And I don't think they made it. And then just your regular standard green bell peppers that I was really looking forward to having second year plants, because those second year pepper plants, they really produce. And we don't normally get that. Usually we treat peppers as annuals in our zone.
Yeah. It's like a tomato plant.
Most people do here. But if you happen to have one accidentally overwinter, you'll know that the second year it's a better plant. Your mom had one last year, right? Yeah. That's what got me on that. Ooh, I'm going to overwinter this year. I don't think I did it. I don't think it happened. So,
well, you know what? That can be one of the things that you do this year.
That's one of my plans this year is to do better at planning ahead with, environmental things that you can't control.
Yeah. Yeah. So 2023, I'm going to start, I already started actually, but just adding to the grocery row garden, getting more perennials in there, and really trying to remember and have the focus of the garden being generational.
Yeah.
That generational thinking.
Right.
In the garden. So working on the grocery row garden.
Even if you're not going to live there forever?
Even if I'm not going to live there forever, because you know what? I'm not going to live there forever.
I'm not going to live here forever. I don't think.
Yeah. I mean, the best laid plans.
Right. Wait, be careful what we say. We might be eating these words one day.
Yeah. So, and since I'll be working on the grocery row garden, my main focus for gardening this year is going to be making massive amounts of compost.
Me too.
Yes.
You're way ahead of me on it, but between that and worm castings, those are my 2 big goals to be able to build soil this year.
Yes.
And really pump up production for what we're harvesting, what's coming out.
Yeah. I really want to up the production and just grow better in general.
Right.
Just grow better plants. That is my focus this year.
Part of that for me is weeding out the things that we don't love, that we grow just to grow. Yep. And then things like eggplant. While we like eggplant, I don't need enough eggplant to last the year.
No.
We're perfectly happy not having eggplant. We enjoy it when we do have it, but we're not thriving on that. So I can do great with 1 or 2 plants.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
1 or 2 eggplants, that's enough.
I had 2 eggplants last year and it was too much.
Yeah.
But you never know, you might lose one. So
yeah. I would really like to do those Japanese style eggplants again.
The long skinny
guys.
Yeah,
the long skinny ones. They're kind of like zucchini sized. We really liked those.
I really like those because they're great for single serve. So in our home here, which welcome to if you're watching on YouTube. This is my home. Christmas is still up. And there's deer heads in the background.
Right.
But in our home, all of my people are gone in the morning, and so I'm making breakfast every day, and I love to have any kind of fresh veggie I can find in the garden with eggs, whether it be greens or okra or just onions or chives, broccoli, but one of those eggplant will dice up nicely.
Oh yeah.
And fry a couple eggs to put on top. Yum.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to focus on growing the staple crops. You know, the stuff
potatoes.
The stuff that we know that we love, that we eat a bunch of.
Cucumbers, tomatoes.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I actually am kind of tossing around the idea of taking my zipper peas that I like to grow and then my green beans and doing that outside of my garden. Just making a couple of really big rows outside of the garden, fresh soil.
Nice.
And getting those out of the garden to free up a little bit of space since I took my green bean rows with my grocery row garden.
And green beans are one of those things, though, that, I mean, that's one of the few things that I do like to monocrop in one bed, because when you're picking green beans, you don't want to pick a couple here and a couple there, but you can. I mean, you could. They're good to plant next to those perennial fruit trees because they're nitrogen fixers.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, they're pulling nitrogen from deep and providing it to that tree. So
yeah,
you could do that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I'd probably prefer to do something like comfrey or something under the trees right there. It's so fun to plan the grocery row garden.
Because there's so many possibilities.
Yeah.
I mean, you can do so many different combination of things.
Yeah.
So I've got all my onions in there right now.
Yeah.
Amongst the trees that probably won't survive. But so.
How did your onions do?
They look good.
Did you cover them?
I did cover them.
I covered mine the first 2 nights, the 2 coldest nights. And then the third night, it was supposed to be like 23 warmer.
Right. That was the warm night.
That was the warm night. So I did pull it off. I had watered it heavily before I covered with plastic.
Yeah.
And I used hoops to, so the plastic's not touching the plants. And I really could see the difference in having the plastic touch the foliage or not, because the places that I did have a taller onion that did touch were totally brown. That part of the plant was totally brown when it came off. But I did the third day. I pulled that plastic off. I watered again, and they perked right up.
Nice.
They look good.
Yeah. Yeah. All my winter stuff did good.
Strawberries
look great.
Mine do too. I have a couple of strawberries out in my grocery row area that were supposed to be like the ground cover of, there's going to be a canopy area, a middle area, and then they were going to be the ground cover. I didn't cover those, and they still look great. And the flowers that were on there died.
Yeah.
But they'll reflower.
Yeah.
And they were the newest young plants that we just bought.
Really?
Yeah. They did great. So
interesting.
Yeah.
I'm going to do Seminole pumpkins as a ground cover in my grocery row garden.
Ooh. I'm going to do... Let's one up each other, okay? I'm going to do sweet potatoes for ground cover.
Yeah.
Under my blackberries.
Ooh.
Because we had a real problem with grass back there under the blackberries that kind of crept out. It's on the back side of the garden where there's grass on the other side.
See, my area that I'm thinking of is the same exact way. It's the grassy, it's got that runner grass in there.
It's awful.
It's awful.
Yeah. I spent a lot of time pulling that out this year, and it's a pretty hateful job. And I even had cardboard and mulch, thick layer of mulch, probably not thick enough.
Yeah.
And truth be told, I should have done like 2 layers of cardboard, I think, but I didn't. And I fought the grass. So I thought, well, the natural way to handle something in permaculture is to bring in something that naturally fixes the problem. Right. So you want to shade out that grass. You need ground cover. And I'm going to aim for sweet potatoes.
Nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
I have my area right now covered with a tarp because no tarp. I was pulling the grass, and finally I was like, you know what? There's nothing over here. I mean, that's where the perennial trees are that probably won't survive. So I was able to cover like the whole half of the grocery row garden area with a nice big tarp. So I'm just going to leave it covered until it starts to warm up.
So do you think that you will replace any perennials that you lost this year in the freeze?
Yeah, I would like to. I just don't know what I'm going to replace them with. I do know I want more figs.
Mm-hmm. I don't think if I lost my strawberry guava, I don't think I'm going to replace it. I will do another pineapple guava because the one that I have is good.
That's what I was thinking too. Maybe take some cuttings off of the good one that I have.
Yeah.
And put that in kind of peppered through the garden.
And then I lost a Barbados cherry.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
And I won't replace that. I have tried with Barbados cherry several times. I'm not fighting with that anymore. I love them. They're great, but it's not worth the space and the headache of, hoping it survives. I mean, it's Barbados.
I know.
We don't live in Barbados.
I was really hopeful for my Barbados cherry tree.
I know.
I actually had one cherry on it not too long ago too.
They're delicious.
They're so delicious. And I got seeds out of it.
Yeah.
And so I had seeds and I was super excited. I'm like, I'm going to start.
Oh, I think I have some seeds that I did the same.
Yeah.
I have to find out.
I was all excited because I was going to start 2 more. And
I don't think I'm going to.
No. And then it just died. I mean, we'll see what it looks like March when it really starts to warm up. Mm-hmm. But it doesn't look good.
It doesn't look good. My gojis look fine.
Yeah. My goji berries look really good.
Yeah. They've grown a lot too since we put them in, which is funny to me because it's the less light hours and all of that, but they look great. I was trying to think of what else. More figs, like you said.
Yeah, more figs for sure.
We're going to do some peaches and plums and those kinds of fruits that I know are better suited for our climate.
Yes, I have 3 peach trees in my front yard, and I hate where I put them. It was such a not good choice on where I put them. And so
it was when you were new to the property, right?
I was very new to the property, and only one of the trees has given us any fruit. But I was actually thinking about digging them up and moving them.
Mm-hmm. That's okay.
It just might be a bit of a project because one of them is a pretty decent size.
You just want to dig out far from the root ball. Get as much of the native dirt as you can. Soil, not dirt. Sorry.
Right. Yeah.
Sorry. Please.
So what other plans do you have for 2023 for the farm?
For the farm. Okay. So we had that section of land timbered last year.
Yes.
So on Eric's pretty quick list here, he wants to start getting that cleaned up before our rainy season hits. We have a while before our rainy season hits, and we're really dry compared to this time last year. So there's that. We have a drainage ditch, for lack of a better word, that needs to be made more like a ditch.
Yeah.
That we would like to clear out. It's wetlands, so we can demuck it and we can do anything by hand, but we'd like to do that again while it's dry.
Yeah.
And really kind of make that work better for us instead of it's just a pain in the butt right now. It's like dealing with the cows in it, and it's snaky. Like in the back, there's been several large diamondback rattlesnakes coming out of it.
No good. No good.
So we've got some big land things we want to do.
More infrastructure stuff.
More fence.
Yep.
We've got our Dolly was out this last week. She was in the neighbor's woods. And I went out to figure out okay, I got her back in. She came right back in. How did she get over there? Right. And I'm looking all up and down the fence. Did she jump the fence? She didn't jump the fence. She's big. She could easily jump the fence, but I've never seen her jump. I don't think she knows how big she is. And I finally figured there's one spot. So it's 2x4 wire, just welded wire, not woven wire. And it's very rusted. It's probably 20 years old, and it runs the entire length of the property.
Okay.
So this section, this field where these cows were, it's topped with a 1x6 fence board. And there's one board down. Oh. And she found it.
And they do that.
She found it. She was reaching over the fence to eat leaves on the other side because it's pretty wooded over there. And she pushed it down enough that all she had to do was just step right over. It came up to her belly. So Eric happened to be home, thankfully, so I didn't have to farm like a girl. I got to phone a friend instead. And so he came out and fixed it. But I mean, it was kind of the thing like, well, we're not going to replace this one stretch of fence. Like when the whole thing is rusted the same way, the whole line needs to be replaced.
Right.
Thankfully, cows are pretty simple to keep in. Yeah. And the rusted fence is fine and with that board on top. So, we had to patch it and it looks a little ghetto, but we did what we had to do to get her in. So the fencing is going to be on the table for things that need to happen.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Our front fence line, where my main cow pasture gate is, we're going to build a new catch pen area, catch pen, weaning pen.
Yes.
Loading chute.
Yes.
And so when we do that, we're going to replace the front fence line on that, on both sides of the gate, because that's where my sheep are coming through.
Right.
It's an older fence. We didn't put it up, and the barbed wire is like super loose on it, and the sheep go right under it. So
sheep don't respect barbed wire.
No.
Or on the side over here, we have like a 3-board fence, and they don't care. They go right through that.
Yeah.
So that area needs fence put up too. Needs some wire put behind it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We're going to do our whole front of ours cattle panel. Like, I want it nice. Mm-hmm. Like, let's get some nice panels, some nice posts, and then build that little, because, if it's going to be a catch pen or a weaning pen and a loading chute, like, it's going to have to be heavy duty.
Right.
So, yeah.
Right. That's cool. That'll be good. That'll serve you well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think so.
Animals.
Yeah.
You got animal plans?
We've got we're starting the new year off with lots of animals.
Have you had any lambs?
No, we have not had any lambs. Mary's milk bag is so full.
You took the words right out of my mouth. My Mary's milk bag is so full.
That's so funny.
And she's springy on the back end. Mm-hmm. She's pretty floppy and swollen. So I'm going to actually I don't want to just separate her out from her other sheep. So I'm going to put all of them together over in the front today so that I can stall her in the evening.
Yeah. Yeah. I just moved all my mamas into the pen that we have when we have piglets, because it's got a nice shelter area. And if I need to, I can put heat lamps out there because there's power out there. So, I just moved all the mamas in there, and then the 2 lambs that we have are in there now, also because they're about to get butchered.
Okay.
So
are you feeding out?
That'll be a fun. No, not particularly.
Okay.
They're just getting hay right now because the grass is brown.
Right.
It's time to buy hay and time to buy feed. So
yeah.
So I've got them all in there, waiting for lambs. Every time I look out there, I'm like, where's Mary?
I know.
Is she having her baby yet?
Me too. It's
fun. Our black belly that we bought from you.
Yeah.
Her milk is starting to come in.
Yeah.
But I think I think she'll be the last one to lamb. And then our old lady,
who you didn't think would get pregnant.
I didn't think would get pregnant. She looks like a camel. She
does look like a camel. What do the kids call her?
Cammy the camel.
Cammy the camel. She looks like her face is shaped like a camel.
Yeah.
She's weird. Like an alpaca or something. Yeah. She looks like a mini alpaca.
Yeah. So I don't know. She's different and
she's special.
She's old and, she's always had this huge belly on her. So I just kind of thought she was fat and old. And when I bought her, the guy said she's pregnant. She's probably going to have twins. And, way more time went past, from when I bought her, she was not pregnant when I bought her. Okay. There's no way. Because, 7 or 8 months go by and her milk bag was super droopy and as flat as a piece of paper. There was nothing to her milk bag. And a couple of weeks ago, it started changing. And now her milk bag's full. So I'm like, wow, maybe
you're going to have all the lambs.
I'm going to have all the lambs.
So exciting.
So I'm hoping that maybe she'll have twins. That's what the guy said. She usually
always
has twins.
Yeah.
So
I'm hoping Mary has twins. She's very big. But I also felt like she was very big before she lambed last year.
I thought the same thing about our Mary. She gets real round, and it's like, oh yeah, she's going to have twins, and no, she had one.
Of course,
we'll take one.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'll take one healthy. That'll be fine.
But we are finishing up a kind of long running project that we've been doing with the 2 lambs. Mm-hmm. So we had 2 lambs. They're 2 months apart. Mm-hmm. So one is 12 months old and one is 10 months old.
Okay.
The 10-month-old, we did not castrate.
Okay.
The 12-month-old, we castrated when he was like maybe 3 months old, 10 to 12 weeks old, something like that. So he was castrated early on, the older one. And so we decided, like, let's do one castrated and not castrated, grow them out the same exact way, mm-hmm. and see how they finish out. And the not castrated one, he looks way beefier than the older one.
So it's true. Mm-hmm. So are you going to castrate before butcher?
But he also has a fuller coat. And no, we're not.
Okay.
We're not. We're just going to butcher them. We've never processed a lamb that wasn't castrated before. So, I mean, I feel like it's kind of a risk, but not really, because dog food is so expensive.
Right.
And if we don't like the flavor of the meat, if it has like a strong flavor or a strong odor, I'm just going to grind it and let the dogs eat it. I mean, the dogs will love it.
Yeah.
So
it'll be good for them.
Yeah. It's not going to go to waste. But we really wanted to do the side-by-side comparison to see how we want to finish out our lambs from now on.
Yeah. So now you'll know.
Now we'll know.
Mm-hmm. I've read that a lot of people do that. They leave them intact and then they do castrate 30 to 60 days, depending on who you talk to.
And honestly, that was kind of our plan. But I kept on forgetting.
That's what happened with our 4 steers. They are steers now. Thank God. That was a nightmare.
Yeah.
I need to get your banding gun too.
Yeah. We're going to butcher them probably this weekend.
Nice. Very nice.
Yep.
Well, if you want to trade any kind of meat, I don't know what I have that you wouldn't have. We have some deer meat.
We have not gotten a deer this year.
So if you want to trade, talk to your husband. Okay. But if you want to trade any meat, I'd be happy to have some lamb.
Yeah, he's stressing about the whole deer situation. I mean, we haven't tried to hunt anywhere other than our backyard, which that's all we ever do. But every year he'll usually get 1 or 2, and we haven't gotten any. There's just been a ton of doe around, mm-hmm. and little ones. Even on doe weekend, we didn't even see like a doe that was big enough to even make it worth it.
Worth shooting.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard to take a small doe, even on doe weekend, when you have a freezer full of meat.
Right. Yeah, you can't really justify that.
No.
It's not like we're starving.
No.
We're kind of eating like kings over here right now in the meat. I will be honest.
For real, with the steak.
Oh my gosh. Did I tell you about this Brahma beef?
Yes.
It's amazing.
It's awesome.
I'm going to have to send you with some hamburger, because even the hamburger, the flavor is, I have not had beef this good ever. Not at fancy steakhouses. Mm-mm. Not ever. It is amazing. And I really attribute it to that long age time between that.
How old was that cow?
So the butcher estimated about 6 to 8 years.
Okay.
Which, in butcher terms or in, beef raising terms is far too old to be processing for cuts. And the cuts have been amazing.
Yeah, I don't believe that for a second. This past year, we processed 2 13-year-old cows. Mm-hmm. Amazing beef. Mm-hmm. Like you said, the ground beef is amazing.
I can't believe how good it is.
So good.
It's like a natural season. The only thing I can compare it to is elk. Have you ever had elk meat? Mm-mm. So Eric he didn't go on an elk hunt. He went on a hunt out west years ago, and he came home. They sent him home with elk meat. So he brings it home. I'm like, what do I do with this?
Right.
Like, how do you cook it? I don't know how to cook elk. We live in Florida. We don't have elk.
No, far from it.
So, but the flavor to it, it's very much like beef, but it's like a natural seasoning to it. And there's no seasoning added to it. It tastes seasoned. It's so weird. I don't know how else to describe it, but that's what this beef reminds me of. Mm-hmm. It's just amazing. So are you going to be processing any beef this year?
Well, possibly. I mean, the only cow that we would have that would be a possible butcher would be Baby Ruth. Mm-hmm. And I'm kind of guessing that she's pregnant, but I really have no idea and don't know how far along she would be. I don't know anything about that. So
we can test her.
That's kind of how I roll.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that does happen sometimes.
So, I mean, maybe she's not, she's not mean. She's just not friendly,
She's not who you absolutely have to keep.
No, I mean, and she'll grow out to be, a full-size cow. Mm-hmm. And full-size cows are not really the direction that we want to stay in. I mean, Hershey, if we keep her, mm-hmm. is the only full-size cow that I want to keep.
Right.
The miniature cattle are just so much better suited for us and for our land.
I'm so happy that you're so happy with them.
Yeah.
It's turned out to be really good for you guys.
I am so happy because, when I bought them, I mean, it was like they popped up and I was like, ooh.
Terrible. I do that sometimes. I have to have it.
And
impulse buy.
And they were a package deal.
You were looking. It wasn't like a total impulse.
I was looking, but they were a package deal that came with a bull.
Right. You weren't looking
for a bull. And I was not looking for a bull. And he has turned out to be amazing.
Yeah.
So
he's pretty too.
He is. He's a good looking guy. So we're happy that we made that choice and that it worked out good. Yeah. So, but I don't need any more full size. I mean, the full size, they require so much more input than the miniature cattle.
Are you looking to get more of the minis to add to that herd, or no, you're good?
Yes. I would like another miniature heifer or cow. Mm-hmm. Maybe a dual purpose breed.
Yeah.
I mean, that's always kind of been on the back burner, but
yeah,
now I'm thinking, well, maybe. If I got a Dexter,
yes,
I could breed her with the Aberdeen bull.
Yes.
And we could have meat and milk.
Wait a minute. Do I know somebody who just got a Dexter bull? Somebody I know has a mini bull.
Oh, really?
She has mini jerseys too.
Well, I ran across a girl on one of the farm pages on Facebook. I don't even know what page I was on, but she was asking questions and happened to mention that she had a small herd of Dexters. And so I was just kind of picking her brain, like, what do you use them for? Do you milk them? Are they for meat? Mm-hmm. And they were a relatively new herd. Her original intention was to milk them mm-hmm. and use them for beef. But she just hasn't gotten to the milking stage of it. So
is she in Lake City?
I don't know.
So the people we got Maple from, they had just gotten her. They had just moved to the area. They had just put up fence and bought cows and knew they wanted a milk cow, but they weren't quite ready.
Right.
And she calved. And so that's why we ended up with her. But they also have Dexters. They were young when we bought her, but that was in August. I think we were there in August to get her. So that might be somebody we could talk to.
Okay. And I'm not like dead set on it being a Dexter.
Right.
But I do want
a Devon.
Mini.
Devon would be good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I do want mini, and I don't need like a super high producer. Mm-hmm. I mean, my boys do go through some milk. I mean, we buy like 3 or 4 gallons a week.
This is going to be continued. This is going to be a continued conversation. I'm just going to tell you right now, we're going to do another conveation on this.
Yes.
Yeah, we are. We are.
We will.
That's cool. So maybe more cows coming in this year for you.
Maybe. I want to build some covered mineral feeders.
Oh, I'm going to do them out of barrels.
I was thinking the same thing.
And I have some. We can do it together.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. Well, that's in the short-term plan.
Short-term, yeah.
Yeah. I saw somebody do some out of barrels.
Was it a barrel and a tire?
Maybe it had a tire so they don't push it over.
Yeah.
So the barrel sits.
Yeah, so the barrel sits down in the tire, and you basically cut out a hole big enough for the cow to get its head in
the side.
Dump the minerals in there, and then
they stay dry from the rain. That's the problem. We don't have a proper mineral feeder here, and so
it's a pain.
It's a pain. I do and they're expensive.
Yeah,
like they're crazy expensive.
Yeah, no, I'm not buying one.
I just put out a couple of scoops when they're out.
That's what I do.
Or like after a big rain or something, and then I do top dress their feed. They say you're not supposed to, but
I know.
I do. Vet tells me it's fine, so I do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're expecting calves this year. Ooh. We're very excited about that. So,
I guess I'm waiting on a calf too.
Yeah. So you are adding, maybe you're adding to your herd. If it's a girl, you'll keep it, right? Since you want another mini.
I don't know. I mean, the bull would be her dad.
Right. So you would, if you get another cow for beef breeding, you want a replacement from somewhere else.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Got it. Well, that's still exciting.
Yeah.
Calving is super exciting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you know when she's due?
I'm guessing maybe she was bred in March. So
that's right.
Should be January.
Is that Daisy?
Daisy.
Okay.
Yeah. And Daisy is our oldest cow. She's 13 and she's doing great. She is doing great. I just felt the baby kick a couple days ago.
Yay. So. It'll be close.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have our Dolly is bred and due April 2nd. And then Maple is bred and due in July, I think.
Okay.
And then we just bred Rose. She's our beef girl, our youngest beef girl. She doesn't have a due date yet because I don't know if she's settled or not. It's too soon to draw blood.
Okay.
So we need to do that, I think, next week. And then we have Dolly B, who I'm really excited about. So Dolly B came to us from another farm.
All kinds of babies.
Yeah. And the goal with her, I call her Dolly B because we already had a Dolly, just to sort this out for people who are like, that's such a weird cow name.
Right. There's Dolly White.
There's Dolly.
There's Dolly B.
We have Dolly White because she's white. And I was calling her White Dolly and Brown Dolly. It was told, don't do that. So we flipped it. So they're like last names.
Right.
Dolly White and Dolly Brown. And Dolly Brown just evolved into Dolly B. Okay. So, and that's what I call her when I see her now, Dolly B. And which is funny because she's not my cow. She just lives here.
Right.
She's going back to her people. She does get to live here. We do get to manage her, and I will get to milk her. So she is set up also, hopefully, to calve end of September for our crop maize friends who want a cow or a cow-calf pair during their season. And the plan is that I will get to hopefully milk her for the field trip kids.
Oh, how fun.
Yes, to teach them.
Those kids will love that.
Yeah, they are really working towards more of a teaching kids where their food comes from. Not just kids, because in our conversations, like adults. So, they'll have some like gardening things and some crop things. And so the milking thing, hopefully I'll get to help with. And I'll get to milk her nonetheless. And then after their season's over, she'll get to come back and hang out here. So that's exciting.
Their place might be a good event location.
It could be. We could talk to them about that. Yeah, for sure. We need to brainstorm that. Yeah, actually, that's a really good idea, Jenny. Yeah. And then we have her current yearling heifer, also Jolene. Okay. So Dolly,
she is so cute.
She's adorable.
She's adorable.
So sweet.
I was watching her when I was driving up. She's adorable.
She's the sweetest girl. She reminds me very much of Hazel, minus the sass, but she just may not have hit the sass yet. Right. So Jerseys are typically sassy but sweethearts, and so we'll breed her this year. And depending on when, I think we're going to wait a little longer. I don't think if she were going to calve this year, I mean, it would be December and we'd have to have her bred like February. And I don't think I'm ready for her to be bred yet. I want her to get a little bigger.
A little bigger. She's little.
Her mama was exactly the same stature. Okay. And Jerseys kind of have that weird growth period like that. Their teenage time, they look like babies, but like, obviously they're not. Their hooves grow out, their horns grow out. There's definite signs of maturity. They just stay small. And then it seems like all of the sudden between that like 15 to 19 months, they just grow up. So she should be hitting that anytime now. So I'm excited for her. Our Mary should be lambing soon.
Gosh.
And then Jane will be lambing also. I actually have a due date for her, but I don't know what it is. I have to go back through my text messages.
It's written down somewhere.
It's in a text message that I can search with friends of like, Jane was bred today.
Right.
So that I can put it on my calendar. I need to do that. That's all I can think of as far as plans go. Like I said, that whole like tract of land that we timbered that we want to clean up.
That'll be a big project.
Yeah, that's going to be for the cows. We really want to seed pastures. We really want to do that. I don't know. We'll get Belle bred pretty soon. And then of the 4 steers that we have, 2 of them may be ready at the end of the year. They are growing like weeds, man.
Yeah.
Of course, they've been on all the mama milk.
Right.
I separated them and they got back together, and I haven't separated them again. But they need to be separated, and they are growing like weeds for sure.
Good.
So, yeah, they might be ready. I hadn't planned on that. I was thinking like a year and a half, 2 years. Yeah,
that's kind of what we had in mind for our beef too. We weren't really planning on doing any beef in 2023, but we'll be doing pigs because I got pigs coming.
Right.
Yeah. Both of my sows are going to be having piglets. So one of them the end of this month, and then the other one maybe like mid-February.
Okay. Cool.
So
might need to talk about that.
And I said, just for the record, I said that I was only going to keep 2 piglets. That's what I said.
Okay.
We'll see.
Are you a big fat liar? Are your pants on fire?
Well, because then I started thinking like, well, if we had a cow that was going to go to butcher, then we could do our butcher boxes again.
Right.
Because we would have pork.
Right.
Beef,
Chickens.
That's another thing that I want to talk about for 2023 is chickens. We were going to try to focus, since we weren't planning on doing really any beef, maybe do a few more batches of chicken. But I need to figure out a better watering system for the pastured poultry.
I agree.
I'm tired of hauling water.
They go through so much
water. I'm tired of washing out chicken waterers out there where I don't really have water run. It's just, I don't have a good water setup for the pastured poultry. So I don't know, kind of in my head, I'm thinking maybe, but it would require like a whole trailer, like an IBC tote on a small trailer, 250 gallons. You could run it out there with the chicken tractor. You'd only have to fill it up. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a headache thing, a pain in the butt. I don't know what the answer is to that either. That's something that I would like to remedy as well. I hate chicken water.
Right. And then, like if you did do an IBC container, 250 gallons, am I going to be able to pull that with the side-by-side or the four-wheeler, or will that require me in my truck to pull 250 gallons? I don't know.
Where then you're worrying about like fences and, everything else being in the way. Like, I don't want it to be that difficult.
Right. There's got to be a good solution for water for pastured poultry. So if there's anybody out there and you have any ideas or know of a good setup for water for pastured poultry where you do not have water run, please tell us.
If I know you already have your chicken tractors, but is there an option? It would have to be a new build. But of carrying, you built that one chicken trailer.
I do have like a chicken coop that's on a trailer that has rainwater collection.
In a barrel, right?
In a barrel, yeah. I do have that out in my front pasture. It's just a pain in the butt to move.
So it's the same, it'd be the same problem.
It's a pain in the butt to move.
Right. Right. Well, and the problem with that is then you're relying on machines, and machines break, right? Our issue right now is well, not now. We have a new lawnmower. So like I could hook up to the lawnmower, but our 4-wheeler has a broken axle.
Right.
The other 4-wheeler is like, it's done.
It's always something.
It's done. We just sold the broken side-by-side because we couldn't get it fixed. Like we had it professionally serviced several times. We couldn't get it fixed. So we sold it. So we're down to the lawnmower, the new lawnmower.
Right.
And like, do I want to deal with that? I don't know.
I know. I just had to drag the front pasture a couple of weeks ago with the lawnmower because the side-by-side was broke.
I'm going to have to do that. I actually drove in yesterday and said to Eric, we need to drag the fields. We definitely need to drag the fields right now. And he said, well, we can do it on the mower. I was like, all right, okay. I mean, you do what you got to do. Yeah. The alternative is to get out there with a rake, and
no thanks.
I know.
You could get out there with your boots on and just kick it around.
I could do that.
I've done it in a pinch.
I couldn't. I mean, that's a lot of space and poop to be kicking around. But yeah, we need to do something. But chickens, one thing I want to do is I want to grow more frequent small batches instead of fewer large batches.
Right.
We decided we don't like butchering 60 chickens plus at a time. We like doing the smaller batches. So
60's our number.
I don't like, because it's just Eric and I, maybe. I don't know. Do you have more help than you and Tori?
No, I mean, we used to have people come over and help us, but now that we've been doing it for so long, we have found that it's just more efficient with the two of us.
Yeah. I mean, we've got it down to a great
you get in your
rhythm,
groove and everybody has their job, and Tori and I can do, 60 chickens in a few hours.
Right. It only takes us about 2 hours to do that, but it's an hour to set up and an hour to clean up. And that 4-hour span, by the time, like when we get halfway through, I'm done. Like I'm mentally checked out. And I look back and we're only halfway done.
Yeah.
Like, can we please be done now? So, I don't know. We're going to do more frequent, smaller batches. And I'd like to add in some more butcher classes this year.
Yes.
I'd like to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So be on the lookout for that. And I also ordered egg layers. I didn't get Novagens because I ordered, they didn't have them from the place I ordered from. But I am still on the lookout for those. I don't even know what I ordered. I only order in the middle of the night. That's the only time I order stuff.
It's dangerous to order stuff.
Very dangerous. I forget everything. I have to look back. Like, I know I ordered chickens. Or stuff just shows up. And I'm like, what's
seeds.
That? Books, seeds, plants. You never know. And Eric will say, like, what'd you order now? And I'm like, I don't know. It's a surprise. Let's open
I want to order some comfrey.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I definitely want to add herbs is another thing in the garden. I really want to add and explore herbalism here in the home for our homestead.
Yeah.
Yep.
For sure.
So with the chickens, I was saying I want to go big on the egg production. And I think I mentioned before on the podcast here that I really want to kind of hit my small town here and offer weekly eggs to some of the smaller restaurant type places. So we don't have many chain places. So that would be my market.
That would be your market for sure.
Your small people. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. I don't know. So eggs. Can't go wrong with eggs. So yeah, I ordered like 10 new egg layers. And a friend just brought me some egg layers because she's getting too many eggs. So I might be shooting myself in the foot. I don't know.
I just had some baby chicks run out from under one of the trailers.
Oh.
Did not know that I had a hen sitting there. And I have a hen that got into my garden, and I have a big pile of dog fennel. I hate dog fennel. I've got a big pile of dog fennel that I tore out that I just left in the garden. I was going to just burn it in there. There's a chicken under there sitting on a bunch of eggs.
It's broody season. Yeah, I have a broody hen in the coop.
Yep.
Turkeys. I want to do turkeys this year.
Ooh.
Yeah. So I think we're going to offer turkeys for Thanksgiving this year. So I want to get my chickens out of the coop, into the field, electric netting, and then my coop will be for turkeys. Yeah. They can't be free range turkeys. Nope. There's no such thing.
Nope. I did free range turkeys one year. I think I had like maybe 18 or 20 of them. I took pre-orders, and So I had like 18 or 20 turkeys, and I thought I was just going to pasture them and free range them, and it'll be awesome.
Your turkey didn't make it.
No, the turkeys owned me by the time they were done for butcher. Like, they were on my front porch, they were on my bed, they were everywhere, and they were.
Our problem in the past has been that they have left with the wild turkeys. Mm-hmm. So.
Yeah, no, we didn't have any leave with the wild turkeys, and we have wild turkeys, but no, they owned me.
I don't like the sound of that. But they will be cooped.
Coop them up.
It's a big giant coop.
Coop them up, yeah. Mm-hmm. We the last time that we butchered chickens, we had a couple bring us some Muscovy ducks that they didn't want to butcher, and they didn't want them anymore, and so they brought them over for us to butcher. And a couple of nights ago, we pulled out some of that meat and cooked it on the grill just like a steak.
It's like steak.
It was so good.
Yeah.
Both of my boys were like, Mom, this tastes good. You know, they were loving it. They're like, it's duck. And it's duck. Like those ducks that you see at Ronnie Van Zant Park. And they're like, ooh, those ducks. Those ducks, buddy.
They are nasty. But they sure taste good.
They were so good. So it got me thinking, like this morning, I actually thought, should I order some ducklings and like raise a batch for me for our freezer?
Good luck to you.
And then I was like, no, what are you thinking? You don't want a bunch of ducks?
You know how you hate turkeys.
It'll be that time that
we did ducks and we had a pond for them. So it wasn't like a lot of people will do like the kiddie pools for them and have to hose that out.
Oh, no,
every
that's
day.
gross.
They're disgusting.
That's bad.
It's really great for your fruit trees though, because you just pour that on your trees. However, even in the pond, they ruined our pond. Like we had to take them out and eat them because they ruined the pond. So yeah, they're gross. Ducks are nasty. They poop. Waterfowl. I mean, I know they're like big in the homestead world, but they're just not for me and my farm.
Is there a breed that grows out quickly like the Cornish cross?
Muscovies do.
Do they?
Mm-hmm. And in Florida, they're a nuisance. So the FWC has them classified as a nuisance, and as long as you're not trespassing, you have permission to be on whatever property, or you're getting it from public property like the park.
Right.
Those ducks are kind of like inbred and crazy looking though.
I am not getting any ducks from that park.
You can scoop them up and bring them home and butcher.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, I almost hit some ducks in a pretty metro area yesterday over in town center.
Really?
Coming out of a pond, crossing the street.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. We're always looking for small sources of meat that are somewhat sustainable, and
we might bring quail back too. That might be in the plans for this year. I don't know. We'll see.
The best laid plans.
I mean, if we did, we'd have to build pens and all that infrastructure, and we've got a lot on our plate already on the list. So, but I'm excited for it.
Yes. So let's brainstorm the chicken water, and let's set a date to build our mineral feeders.
Yeah.
And we can start crossing stuff off the 2023 list.
We will farm like girls.
That's right.
All right. Well, we hope you guys enjoyed our plan talk for 2023.
Yeah. So we'll be back in, I think, a couple of weeks. Yeah. I think we are going to set up some interviews.
Yes.
Maybe talk about some dairy goats.
Yeah.
And maybe have a milk cow episode coming up.
My favorite. We'll talk you all into getting milk cows.
That's right.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for watching.
Yep. Bye, y'all.
Bye.